Namaskar dosto, आपका मेरा YouTube channel में स्वागत है. Hello, my name is Ruslan, I'm from Russia and now I will watch video from India. The name of this video: Mumbai, India's transforming megacity. Very interesting. Okay, let's start our video.
Big things are happening in India's financial and entertainment capital.
What
Its
a
contiguous
big
urban
city.
population is nearing 25 million, and its land is surrounded by water, making it the world's second most densely populated major city. But there's hope that a set of 5 transportation megaprojects that are under construction simultaneously throughout the city will ease the movement of people and goods and help position it to
What
become
a
a
big
global power
city.
center by the middle of the century. This is Mumbai, the transforming megacity.
Transforming megacity.
Surrounded by the Arabian Sea, Mumbai, which means mother in Marathi, the local language, is the heart of the state of Maharashtra,
Mother.
the second most populous country subdivision on earth and the single largest contributor to India's economy. What was a group of islands were, by 1845, merged into one landmass through multiple land reclamation projects. But it was a turning point in American history that did arguably the most to place Mumbai on its modern path.
Had it not been for the Civil War in the United States, Mumbai probably wouldn't have been as important a city as it is
Wow.
today. That
Why?
source of raw cotton for the newly industrialized England suddenly dried up due to the Civil War. Simultaneously, they managed to open the Suez Canal, which cut the journey to London into 1/3. So what was a 90-day journey became a 30-day journey. So when you come out of the Suez and you come out of the Red Sea, the port dead ahead was Mumbai. So Mumbai just happened to be in the right place at the right time with the whole of Maharashtra's rich cotton growing culture. One of the things the British brought to us were the
Cotton
railways,
growing
mainly to move
culture.
goods from the hinterland directly to the port. And the port really grew like mad.
Today, Mumbai's seaport handles
Because
most
of
of the container
cotton.
traffic entering and exiting India, creating many jobs for its residents.
Wow.
Ramesh Shinde commutes by train to work at the port. I work at a shipbuilding company, Mazagon Dock, building submarines. We've already built 5 submarines, and
Wow.
we're currently building the 6th.
Submarines manufacturing.
The prospect of good, stable employment has been attracting people from across India for decades.
Good.
In India, we have a huge problem of people migrating to the metros. You can't prevent people from coming to the city of Mumbai. They have as much right to come here as any other Indian. You either figure out how to make things better or you vote in people who figure out how to make
People
things better.
go
The challenge is that the city's
Mumbai.
population has grown far faster than their government's ability
A
to
lot of
build
peoples.
infrastructure. And it's been happening for so long now that no matter who they elect, there's a lot of catching up to do.
Infrastructure was being built to try and keep up with the needs of the city. But from the 1970s onwards, we had a lot of setbacks in spending money. We had a complete lack of foresight.
Bad.
So, when you reach 10 million
Bad
people and
plans.
your infrastructure is good for 2, and you bring up your infrastructure to 10 million people, by the time you do that, it's already surpassed 15 million and it's inadequate.
To close the gap, 5 massive transportation builds are happening at the same time. The first is the Mumbai Metro, one of the most ambitious and important transit initiatives in history.
Mumbai
Right now,
Metro.
our suburban railway is lifeline of Mumbai. This suburban railway carries around 9 million passengers. The new metro network which we are creating will be carrying around 7 million or 8 million passengers. We are almost doubling it.
Wow.
Gigantic tunnel boring machines are being used to construct 8 lines at the same time through the living city. They can't come soon enough. The existing suburban railway is completely maxed out, carrying 3 times more passengers than originally intended.
A lot of people. Wow.
Not only is this extremely stressful, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous,
Around
yes.
2,000 people die every year on these tracks, conditions that cause constant delays. There is no fast train, and it doesn't come on time, If the train on the Central Line doesn't come on time, then we miss the connecting Western Line train. It is difficult to get on the train for a non-Mumbaiker. It can get very crowded. I'm a local, and I can't even get on the Virar train. The first 2 above-ground metro lines opened earlier this year to positive reviews. With the metro, we sit in air conditioning and travel for 30 rupees. So it is very convenient.
Wow.
Otherwise, imagine how much money one would spend on a taxi
40
or rickshaw.
rupees.
The most important arterial line will
With
run
AC.
33 kilometers under many
Very
of Mumbai's
comfortable.
most historic buildings.
This is going to be the first underground metro that the city is going to witness. I live right outside what is going to be an underground metro station soon. I think it's going to make traveling very convenient, and it's underground, so there is very little damage to the built heritage or built parts of the city. The way the networks are being built right now, it's made connectivity so much easier and convenient. You get on from your railway station, you have a skywalk that's connecting you to a metro line, and from there directly home. I remember speaking to R.A. Rajiv, who said that while the first metro project took about 10 years, they were really hoping to make the rest of the lines quicker, and we're seeing that. We're seeing that happen in the rest of the city, the suburbs.
The current plan is for 14 lines to make up a 360-kilometer network. It'll also help ease traffic congestion.
360
The road is very,
kilometers.
very stressful. Clutch, brake, clutch, brake. There's a lot of traffic. Driving a car is very difficult. And what's more difficult than driving is parking. That's also a problem.
No parking spaces.
Mumbai's layout means its most popular areas are in its southern end, like Bollywood, India's booming film and media industry. Many of its stars live in Bandra, a lush, upscale neighborhood. A little further south is the city's historic heart, home to government agencies, the main business district and university, luxury hotels, and famous landmarks, including the Gateway of India, the Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus railway station, and the ensemble of Victorian and Art
Center.
Deco buildings that face each other across
lot of
Oval Maidan Park.
Historical
However, this area is so congested
buildings.
that it can take well over an hour to get to the airport by car. That's where project number 2 comes in. The Coastal Road will be a 29.2-kilometer expressway that will cut this travel time to just 20 to 25 minutes when it opens next year.
Wow.
As a civil engineer, it's a dream project. It has everything that a civil engineer can dream of, including reclamation, seawall, bridges, tunnel. We've had some world records on this also. We've had 456 meters of mining in a month, which has never happened.
The Coastal Road project was a dream in India, and now it is being built.
Coastal
So there's a lot of
road.
progress in India.
Wow.
The project also creates 10.5 kilometers of non-stop waterfront promenade with various green spaces and will improve ease of travel
It's good
to
for
Sanjay Gandhi National
citizens.
Park, the world's largest tropical urban forest. However, the highway will also be a massive concrete barrier that cuts off much of the seafront, replacing that view with loud vehicle traffic. Cautionary
Yes, it's
tales
bad.
of such an approach can be found in the U.S. cities of Seattle and Boston, which recently spent billions to open up access to their precious waterfronts by tearing down viaduct highways to reroute traffic through newly dug tunnels instead. Other concerns include encouraging more car ownership, which could make air pollution and traffic worse, that it neglects the needs of carless residents who make up a majority of the city's population, and it seems to ignore
Yes.
perhaps the city's biggest threat.
When you build roads which are 1 kilometers into the sea, you need more roads to be built to connect that. You're increasing your built infrastructure, that increases costs, that increases the damage that you're doing to the environment. You're reclaiming your seas for this at a time when there is a threat of the city submerging. We need to seriously think about whether a coastal road is really going to benefit the city 50 years down the line. Are we going to see more waterlogging incidents during the rain? None of that has really been thought of.
Mumbaikars call elevated highways
Yes.
like the coastal road flyovers. Another one is the Sawri-Worli connector, the third major project. It will cut through the
Sawri-Worli
island so
connector.
vehicles can cross the city uninterrupted from coast to coast. This taxi driver is constantly navigating its construction. Based on conversations with his customers, he has a good idea of how this new piece of infrastructure will be used. When the bridge is built, the locals who have to go into the suburbs will go from below. The rest of the people will go up over the flyover.
So we first had a whole series of flyovers in Mumbai, but they were all north-south. So east-west connectivity was terrible.
Kurush lives in the satellite city of Navi Mumbai, which will benefit from the fourth project. The Trans-Harbor Link is a 21.8-kilometer bridge for vehicles to quickly cross the bay-like inlet of the Arabian Sea that separates the island city from the Indian mainland. When it opens this year, it will be the longest sea bridge in the country.
It is not just a transportation
Wow.
corridor. It is will be an engine of economic growth. So what this bridge does is, actually it brings the mainland within a distance of 12 to 15 minutes, adding a huge land parcel to Mumbai.
With the bridge in place, the fifth
Navi
project
Mumbai,
makes
yes.
a lot of sense. The Navi Mumbai International Airport will provide what many other global cities already have.
New
One airport
airport.
dedicated to international
Yes,
flights
I
and
see
a second
that
for domestic travelers.
picture.
With an
of
urban
new
area nearly
airport.
twice as dense as the national capital, it is vital that Mumbai's transportation system works. So even though these 5 big projects have taken decades, now that the steel has been laid and the concrete poured, an even more ambitious vision is emerging.
The city has transformed. We're moving towards becoming a megapolis.
We're looking at something all the way to the Gujarat border in the north, to Murbad in the east, and to Mangaon on the Bombay-Goa highway in the south. That is what we've realized the city of Mumbai is going to be. And that's the Mumbai metropolitan region ultimately.
But an example of the constantly evolving trade-offs to continual development is Garai, a part of the city that has remained fairly immune to its sprawl. Lying just across Manori Creek, it is only accessible from the south
Garai.
by ferry.
In the evening, the place is totally deserted. You don't feel like you are in Mumbai. This is a beautiful place.
Hillary has seen firsthand just how fast things are
Garai.
changing.
So people are crazy for money. Everybody wants a fast life. Yeah, everybody is sold a property. Before there was not a single wall over here. Now since you buy the property, you construct your own wall.
Yes.
Hillary says he's content
Walls,
making
walls,
about
walls,
$8
walls.
a day, even though he has to spend hours driving 15 kilometers to the closest compressed natural gas pump and wait in line each time he needs to fill up. Authorities want to build a bridge to connect Garai and its beaches to the rest of the city. They say this will give residents like him more services, like gas pumps.
They will give you options. If you need a gas pump over here, we have to construct the bridge. To win something, you are losing something. But if they construct the bridge and all, the beauty of this place is going to vanish. Mangroves and everything will be disappeared over here. No land will be saved.
Yes.
So even though his income could improve, he doesn't want the bridge. He thinks it'll ruin the relatively quiet life he and
Yes,
his wife
I
enjoy
think
among the water-absorbing mangrove
he-
ecosystem that helps protect them from
No.
rising seas and storm flooding. Most of the rest of Mumbai's mangroves have been completely destroyed.
Nobody else is destroying the nature. We ourselves are destroying the nature and we are blaming the nature. What nature can do? Nature needs stand still. Take care of the nature. Everything will be fine. If you play with the nature, you have to pay the fine. If you cooperate with the nature, nature will cooperate with you.
Good. I agree that thoughts. Wow, very big city, megapolis Mumbai. I don't understand how a lot of people's living there, and in Mumbai you have very hot temperature, very hot weather. How you living there? a lot of people's near, I don't know, don't understand how, and a lot of buildings, big buildings, small buildings, roads, asphalt. I think temperature in summer in Mumbai, it's like in hell. No, not. It's very hot. I think I want to go to India. I want to go to Mumbai, and I want to feel. I want to see how people living there. It's very interesting for me because I don't understand. In this video, I see 5 big projects, infrastructure projects, and one project it's I don't understand. They say it's good project, but after that they say it's maybe not good. This coast road, and I don't understand how they built this road, big road, coast road, and people don't see ocean. I think it's very bad, not only because people don't see this perfect view. I think it's bad for nature, maybe they say like that. And in the end of the video, I see region of Mumbai, silent region, where nature is good, mangrove trees, and some people don't want to build bridge for this region because they think it's bad for that place. And I agree that it's good for infrastructure, maybe good for economic, but it's bad for nature. Okay, I want to go to India and go to Mumbai and see that on my eyes. It's my dream. Thanks for watching this video with me, and see you later on my channel. Bye bye.